Alright, the sequels are more thrilling than the prequels. Hello and welcome to the second and the final part of the video on pick lists in Employee Central. Great if you have watched part 1, and in case if you have missed it, I advise you to do watch it, because that being the prequel in which we have an introduction part and the steps to create the pick list. The link is in the description. In this video, we shall learn on how to assign the pick list to MDF object and also what is cascading pick list. Remember, in part 1, we have created 2 pick lists and the same shall be used here as well. I'm your host Muhammad Ali with InfoBracket. We are engaged in SuccessFactors training. So for more videos, please do subscribe to our channel and hit the bell icon so that you don't miss the updates. Alright, before we start configuring, let me try to explain what are we going to do here. We already know that we have created 2 pick lists. One is the state and the second one is the city. Let me put this here. These are the states and these are the cities that we have already created in part 1. Now let's associate these 2 pick lists with the MDF object. For example, I would like to take the MDF object as the business unit, and say for example, if you have received a requirement wherein your business has asked you to maintain the name of the state and the name of the city along with the other details when you create the business units. Okay, so now what are we going to do? We are going to associate these 2 pick lists with this business unit, and to do that I go to configure object definitions. Why is that not coming? Okay, it's come. I go to object definitions here. Because I'm associating my pick list with business unit, I select the business units. So basically what we are doing is we are adding 2 more fields to the business unit, so that when we create the business units, the state and the city should also come up. To do that, I go to make corrections. I go all the way down. Say here, what I do is my very first thing is my state. I key in here. I go to my details. Alright, the cust is come as the prefix, which means it's a custom field. The length could be anything. I'm going to give as 255. This is an important field. The data type, I'm adding a pick list, so I select the pick list as the data type. Now what is my valid value source? My valid value source is the name of the pick list that I'm going to associate to this specific field. So here I'm creating the field as state, so my valid value source would be the name of the pick list that we have created. Other than that, I'm ignoring all the other fields and I'm going to say it as done. The other field I'm going to add is the city. I go here to the details. The cust is again come. The maximum field length I'm going to give is 255. The data type would be the pick list. and the valid value source would be the name of the pick list, which is MACD77. Save done, and I'm going to save this. Alright, so this is successfully saved. To check, I go to manage data and I try to create a new business unit, and let's see if those two fields are coming or no. Okay, here is the state and here is the city field. Both are appearing successfully. Now, if I drop this down, it should give me Gujarat, Karnataka, and Maharashtra because these are the states we have added to our pick list. And if I drop down the pick list for city, it should give me Bangalore, Mumbai, Pune, Surat, and Vadodara. These are the 5 cities that we had created in our pick list for the city. So this is how we assign the pick lists to MDF objects. Now, if I select Gujarat and in the city, I still see all the 5 cities that we have created in the pick list. Let me switch over to my presentation and further extend the requirement. Say, if we select the state as Gujarat, then the system should display only two names, Vadodara and Surat, when Gujarat is selected. Or else, if we select the state as Karnataka, then the city should be displaying only as Bangalore. Likewise, if we select Maharashtra, then the city field should give me only 2 cities. Those are Mumbai and Pune. So this is called as cascading. And how do we do that? Let me switch over to the system now. So I come back to configure object definitions and I'm still in the business unit. I go to make corrections. The one little thing that we are supposed to do here is I scroll down and I come to my child field, which is the city. I click on the details. I scroll down up till here, and in the source field, what we have to do is key in parent pick list value, and my destination is the state, right? So the name of the field is first underscore state is what we had given. I click on the done button, I scroll down and I click on the save button. So it has saved successfully. To check that, I go back to manage data and I start creating a new business unit. Now, when I select the state as Gujarat, I should get only Vadodara and Surat. So that is what is being displayed now. In case if I select Karnataka, in the drop down for city, I should be getting only Bangalore, and that is what is being displayed. And in case I select Maharashtra, I should be getting Mumbai and Pune, and that is what we are successfully getting here. So this is how the pick lists are assigned to MDF objects, and this is how the cascading for the pick lists is done. All right. The key takeaways from this video are basically we learned two things. One is assigning pick lists to MDF objects, and the other one is how to cascade the pick lists. Please do like and comment on the videos if you feel like encouraging us to do more such videos. And please subscribe to our channel and also hit the bell icon so that you be notified as and when we upload new videos. Also, follow us on the social media platform for quick learnings and the cheat sheets we post often. And please do take care of yourselves. See ya in the next video. Signing off, Muhammad Ali.